So I want to begin today with really starting to feel your body and feeling your hands. I want you to like really look at your hands and look at your body. And I want to really get a sense of this physical body is our temple. It's sacred, it's holy, and it's really here, like really here, tangible. So I want us just to kind of connect, feel our body, um, feel our hands, and just notice how it feels. And maybe you can even close your eyes. How does it feel to actually? What's the sensation when you touch your hand with your other hand? When you touch your skin? Like just feeling your skin. Does it feel cold? Does it feel hot? And just noticing how your nervous system responds to your touch, just on your hands, on your arms, on your wrists. Just kind of very gently, very slowly. And then taking a few deep breaths and just noticing if you have any deep breaths that are organic, like that you kind of like just land even deeper into your body. Noticing the temperature and noticing how does it feel to just touch your arm. Like what does that feel like? And really just bringing it into the category of pleasant or unpleasant, right? And just noticing the sensations in our hands, in our arms. Noticing the hand that's touching what she's feeling. And then noticing the arm that's receiving the touch. Is it pleasant or unpleasant? And it's like really transmitting this feeling of I'm here, and I love you, I love you. Like really saying that into your body, I love you, I love you. And really getting a sense of this is your body. This is your physical body. Bringing your hands onto your thighs or your knees, however you're sitting, on your legs. Really getting a sense of I love you. And you're here, and you're holy, and you're sacred. And I'm here. I'm here, all of me, expressing in this body, and this is my body in this journey. This is my body. And I love you. I love you, I see you. Letting yourself really feel that, right? Feel that, slowing down enough your whole nervous system to actually just feel that. Yeah, there you go. And I want you to bring your hands to your face, bringing it onto your face, and just feeling that in your face, feeling that touch. And notice how it feels to be held. And leaving your hands in one place for at least a couple of breaths. Okay? And just breathing. Just breathing and noticing. How does the hands feel? The fingers feel on your face. Are you able to feel the love being transmitted by your hands onto your face? And then bringing your hands onto your scalp, onto your head, holding the top of your head, top, back of your head, just holding your head, and letting your whole nervous system just receive that. Like you're here for yourself. You're here. I see you. I love you. And then bringing your hands to the back of your neck. And just breathing into that. Noticing the sensations that take place in your whole system. Maybe you get sensations down your back. Maybe you feel your body relaxing. And bringing your hands to your heart. Right on your thymus and your heart. Just noticing how that feels in your body. Beautiful. Yeah. And then we're going to bring our hands to our solar plexus. And breathe in there. That's it. Activating the solar plexus, our center of power, the center that says, I matter. I have a right to be here. I am holy. I am sacred. And I matter. And then bringing our hands to our womb, sacral womb space. Really holding our belly, our whole belly. And just sending love. This is the ocean of love right here in our belly. In our womb space, in our pelvic cavity. I'm just feeling the love of the mother there. The love of the great mother, divine mother. Right there in our belly, in our womb. You can almost feel it as if you're being held in the cosmic womb, right? Like Like it's all around you, it's holding you. And you feel it inside in your own womb and outside, all around you like the shawl around you is your womb, is the cosmic womb holding you. Letting you know that you're held. And you letting your body know that you love your body. That you love all of it. Even the parts that you've been in conflict with or that are uncomfortable to embrace. But in this moment, we are practicing loving, expanding that love to every single cell, into every single part of our body, our physical body. Exactly how our body is showing up in this moment. And breathing in the love. And then experiencing the love right in our womb space. Holding our bellies. Letting our bellies be free of any idea of restriction or agenda or image of conditioning that has crept in there. And just being present with all the fullness of ourselves in this moment. And really sharing the love between you, your consciousness, and your physical body. And really seeing the love that your body is also giving you every single day, every single moment. The love that your body is giving you. How hard your body is working for you, day in, day out. Keeping everything in balance to the best of its ability. So just really a moment of true gratitude here for all that your body has done for you and continues to do. She's your ally here. She's your traveling buddy. And we mostly take her for granted. And so just noticing in your body if there's any other place that is really calling out for your hands, for that love, for that touch. Maybe your feet, your ankles, your toes. And just hold your hands there. Hold your hands there. And feeling the love and that light of love moving through your body. Really noticing that each and every cell is made of love. That is what it's made of, made from. Right? And so in between each cell and each physical manifestation is all the space. And this space is love. space is the ether of love. And so your whole physical body is literally swimming in love, in this energy we call love. Yeah. And we can acknowledge that and acknowledge our own love for our bodies. We're this temple that holds and expresses our spirit, our essence, our divine self. And so just feeling this love really like a dance in your body, like a flow coming in all around you from the Great Mother, all the angels, all the light beings, all the cosmic frequencies. And that activating that stream of love, that energy, that light within you, and feeling this flow within you that starts to move you ever so gently. And knowing that this flow is also your fire, your light, your life force. But it's not just love, it's also passion. Passion for what feels good to your being, regardless of the outer rules. I'm just letting that love and passion move you. Like the dance, realizing that it is moving you at all times. And as it moves you, we're going to do some drumming to activate that life force even more. And really a name of reverence of yourself, your whole self, your divine self, but also your physical self, your body, along with the wisdom that it carries. And these things are not separate. You are the expression of your whole being, your humanity, your personality, and your divinity. So just feeling that within you. Sounds of your voice come through, whatever way it wants to come through. And start with one sound, and then let it express. yourself come into rhythm. That's being dictated by this inner life force. Feeling all of that through your whole body, just receiving. Letting it move all the way up, all the way up from your womb, all the way up the chakras, all the way up the solar and the heart, And just feeling that in your whole body. Letting yourself breathe with it. And I'm going to read as you really just breathe in and expand the state. I'm going to read from the Rumi deck again. What the card was for today. The Passion of the Wild Mother. Bring me your unreasonableness, your insanity, your love without reason, and your passion. The passion that makes you crazy and shoos all logical restraint from your mind. Leave your ordered thoughts, your sensible plans, and your appropriate attire at my door. Put on your animal fur and sing to me in gibberish. When my beautiful goats die, I make drums from their skins, and their spirits live on in my passionate play. When my birds drop their feathers, I gather them and put them in my hair. Come, drum with me as I place feathers in your hair, and we honor the spirits of my animals, of your animal nature too. Wild and free as you are in truth. Stick your tongue out and growl at those who try to tame you with guilt, shame, and fear. Do you think I give a damn for any of their silly games? Those games of reason and logic. But I care not for what makes sense. I care for what brings you alive. You, O blazing angel, are being invited by the wild mother to participate in a dance of divine passion. You may be an activist, a poet, an advocate for justice, or a writer, content in your own world of dreams, or perhaps you're a healer, devoted to the liberation of the suffering of others and hungry to commune with ancient wisdom. Perhaps you are all of these or some other exquisite amalgam of holy energy and form. Whatever your nature, there is passion in your heart, a fire for something more powerful than fear that can become the fuel for your life journey. If you accept the invitation of the wild mother, of course. I'm going to read that again. Whatever your nature, there is passion in your heart, a fire for something that is more powerful than fear that can become the fuel for your life journey. If you accept the invitation of the wild mother. This is the invitation to lay aside despair, to lay aside doubt and capacity of the human heart. Even your frustration and impatience. It is time to quit whipping yourself and others, no matter how noble the intention. Will you join her, the wild mother, in her exuberant play? You can choose to lead through joy, to heal through love, to transform suffering into what is meant to be, the crucible through which ecstasy reveals itself. You do not have to analyze to stay in the throes of process and ordered stages. You can just choose this passionate path now. If you wish, you are ready. It is open to you. Will you accept? It takes a great spirit, one with much practice of studied rebellion, to be ready to cast off the shackles of society from a place of loving defiance rather than fearful anger. And to playfully say to the world, I have tasted your stale bread and undeveloped wine and have had quite enough now. I decline your offer to gorge upon such lesser fruit. I prefer to feast upon bread, hot and fresh, and wine that is mouth-filling and unctuous. Join me if you like. It is an abundant feast, and there is plenty for all. Even in the spiritually minded, there can be a driving fear, thinly veiled as devotion to the most arduous path. Perhaps for a while that serves as truth of sorts, but eventually there will come a time when smaller truths must give way to larger ones, so the soul can truly be free to grow. Passion is the bridge that leads you from a smaller truth that suffering is necessary in order to heal, towards the larger, more luscious experience of life as a divine embrace. Yes, sometimes the divine lover in all enthusiasm for the sport bites you too hard or grabs you with so much desire that a bruise remains. However, the passion behind such fervent love, even when it knocks you on the head, is there, present. This is possible when you give up judgment on what is good, and when you realize that everything in your life is leading to love. Everything. The divine lover is seducing you. If you can accept this, you can certainly give yourself permission to love what you love, to live how you wish to live, and to forget about holding yourself back because some choices make sense and others supposedly do not. If you are able to rise to the passion that is possible for you, you'll let the wild mother consume your philosophies and doctrines. She'll feast on your religion and your plans and devour your doubts and your certainties. She'll tear away your need for maps and directions just when you think there's nothing left. She'll grab your hands and spin with you. You'll tilt back your head and laugh so wildly with her, spinning together along with the earth upon her axis. With a daring and bold love for life that you will not be quashed, that wild mother speaks to you now. You can choose passion over fear, time and time again. So I invite you to paint the whole world red with me, with passionate nature. Let us laugh and change the world. This oracle comes to you with a message. It is a big cosmic yes. It is also an invitation to let go of suffering and struggle, not with regret or shame, but with the gentle acknowledgement that it has had its purpose. It now has a bigger purpose, that of passion, which calls you to engage in the embrace of life with more abandon than ever before. Now is the time to let go of belief systems and needing to know anything. It is time to trust in the beating of your own heart and in the people, places, and experiences that truly move you, whether it makes sense or it appears to be logical or not. The wild mother comes to you when you are ready for her at soul level. She will fill your heart with sweet love and urge you to let go. Let her have her way with you, even if it means she crashes you into the dark as she fumbles and drags you half asleep to go out dancing under her full moon. This oracle brings you guidance. You have divine permission to do something ridiculous, something ridiculous to your mind, or clear some identity or version of yourself. The more ridiculous it seems to you, the more it moves you from your heart without reason or rhyme. This is not about hurting people or behaving without moral code. It is not about childish indulgence and questionable justification for letting the ego misbehave. It is not about the ego at all. It is the wild mother. The wild mother eats ego for breakfast. This guidance is about listening to the truth of your heart and allowing your soul to throb with aliveness, making that more important than any restriction, opinion, judgment, or fear from the mind of yours or others. It is about following your true nature. Freeing yourself. Into the passion, into the love, fully. And letting that love, that passion, be the fuel for your life. Whenever the fear starts creeping in, you remind yourself of the passion that's always there. And you allow that passion, that divine love, that embrace, guide you forward. Fuel your actions, your thoughts. Just taking a deep breath with all of that. And just allowing yourself to say yes and to see and envision yourself saying yes to this way of living where you're being fueled by love and passion, where that becomes your currency, your energy, your fuel. And so just envisioning yourself moving and dancing in the world this way every day, even in your home, even with yourself, especially with yourself, aligning yourself with this truth of your being, and then letting that expand outward as you move out into the world in relationship to other people and other beings, other things, in relationship to manifestation and how you're manifesting in the world. So, to close, I'd like to bow our head and heart and womb to the sacredness of life, the sacredness of the Great Mother, the sacredness of the Divine, sacredness of our being, and bow in gratitude for all that we've received today, in this moment, and that we are receiving in every moment, for all that's available in our awareness, in our heart, in our bodies, all the wisdom that's right here, all the passion, all the love that's holding us, that's supporting us. And may we become aware of this driving force of love more and more and more in our lives, in our breath. So thank you.